Have you been witness to a great act of courage? Have you been in the room when someone's bravery took your breath away, or inspired you, or convicted you, challenged you? Of all the human emotions, courage is my favorite. Perhaps because courage makes room for love, for forgiveness, honesty, kindness, and hope. I so want to be courageous in my life, and seeing courage in others is mesmerizing. I especially love courage on the small, intimate, personal, day-to-day scale. Perhaps because it reminds me that miracles still happen, because little acts of courage are often tangible. My son has a friend who's blind, Brendan. He's a normal boy in every way, and he's blind. And one Tuesday, I watched the kids playing in the yard, some complicated version of a game that they made up in the moment and has no real rules, and no adult could possibly understand. And in the game, Brendan ran across the yards many times to get points for his team. Brendan, our blind friend, was running as fast as he could, without knowing the yard well or where the other kids were, and without any obvious reservation at all. It was dazzling. I was a little alarmed, and I alerted his mom, "Brendan's running." And she remarked in an offhanded way, "That's just Brendan. He's fearless." Oh, to be that daring, to fling myself as fast as I possibly could towards a goal I literally cannot see. In this time of confession, please consider when your fear has blinded you and kept you from truly loving. Please join me in the unison confession. If we do not work for or in some way support the establishment of God's kingdom of love and justice, then our silence and inactivity will ultimately serve the forces of injustice. We wish to be counted among those who truly tried to love our neighbors as ourselves. Next time you're inspired to act on behalf of God's love, remember it can be a small act of bravery that propels you. One of my favorite poets, Mary Ann Radmacher, writes, "Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is the little voice at the end of the day that says, 'I'll try again tomorrow.'" We must be braver than we believe ourselves to be.